Twice.
Yeah, because he's not a fucking pedo.
He's an
Kappa.
extra not pedo.
Double negative means positive.
Like, he likes
Yep.
kids, but not in that way.
Double negative means positive.
Okay. The gates just snapped shut behind you guys. The smoke and the mist collide with this invisible barrier that is the gates and then just shoot straight up the side,
Cool.
obscuring your vision back east down the road.
Neat.
Yo.
Let me pull up the combat tracker. Okay.
We gotta
Oh,
fight
shit.
shit.
Huh?
We gotta fight shit already?
No, it's just so I can see all the
Oh,
effects on you
okay.
guys.
You guys want ambient music? I got
David
you.
has like 4 tiredness because he's a retard.
He has 3
Oh,
tiredness.
Yeah,
Yep.
he still is
So,
a retard.
You guys got the bottom muted?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes.
With the epic creepy ambience.
That's
Cool,
good.
dude. Okay, let's see.
Dude, this sounds like ASMR.
What the fuck kind of ASMR you listen to?
This kind.
Jesse
How
actually
much-
communing with the
oh,
devils.
It's loud.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's way too loud.
Turn
There we
it
go.
down, then.
I did! Don't bully me, David. Jesus.
Wisdom, take a wisdom saving throw, Cram.
I rolled a 20.
What was the skill that let you just decide to succeed anyways?
Even if you fail, you pass.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay,
Clem,
so
how
you
much
guys make-
money would I have?
It's in your background.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright.
Okay, let's start the
I'm
session.
all set and ready.
Okay. Everybody's set and ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't wait to back up over you.
Yes, I am.
I can't wait for you to roll a one and just fall on your ass.
Break your neck. He has to
His,
wear. He has to wear one of those cones of shame like the dogs do.
he won't ever break his neck. His modifier makes it too high.
She's right, you know.
He wouldn't break it. He'd snap it straight in half.
What?
Yeah, no, his modifier is too high. He'll never get a nat one, full one.
Oh,
The
Crime,
lowest I can-
Crime will
the
find
lowest
a
I
way.
can go is 7.
Unless he rolls dis.
Even with a disadvantage, it still has the modifier, you dumb nigga.
Isn't it? Well, no, with, can't you... What the fuck?
Somebody's drowning, we gotta save him.
It's good.
So water's on me.
Okay.
Look what
So this
He's
This
gonna drop
trail-
a frighted.
in general, I like that.
Oh yeah, Sam took the icon I made for Yob and made it a cow.
Yo, that's sick. I want it. That's awesome, actually. Yo, brother from another mummy.
Brother.
Brother.
Okay. Can we actually play now?
I'm trying.
All right,
Enough
everyone, close
distractions,
fucking
guys.
Discord. No more
I can't close
distractions.
Discord.
Yes, you
It's-
can. Minimize it, whatever.
It's minimized, cunt.
Okay, good. So let's play.
The mist rises up. The gates behind you. The road in front of you lies 20 feet wide, and it trails off to the southwest.
Trails off to the southwest. Are we still in front of the gate, or are we inside already? We're inside.
You're on
yeah,
the west side of the
inside.
gate. It's snapped shut behind you,
Okay.
unprompted by anyone.
There's only
Unprompted
one
by
way to go.
anyone. Guess there's only one way to go. Kinda. Can we do like a? Why is there an echo? I can hear myself twice.
Maybe
Maybe
you're
let the
hearing
stream
yourself through your
unmuted.
stream.
I'm not. My stream's muted.
Well, none of our mics are lighting up when you speak, so I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, sorry, dude. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Seeing as how everyone's just standing still like a bunch of wallies, I start walking forward, kind of expect the others to follow. I like look around. Do I see a lot, or is it like super dark inside?
Yeah, it's super dark. The sky is overcast. You hear some rumbles of thunder in the distance, and you see some like crackles of lightning just kind of like jump across the sky.
It's super dark, but we all have dark vision, don't we?
Yeah. You do see the trail, and then you see these kind of tall, ominous trees standing on either side of the road. You see black pools of water, just like littering this muddy roadway. Yeah, and that's it.
All right. Well, coach the others to follow, seeing as how they're, especially David, they're all super tired from the mist.
Who?
Sorry,
Who?
especially
There's?
fuck, what's
Varys.
Ferris is extremely tired from the mist. As I'm like pulling them along, we slowly move up the path, dodging the ominous black,
Nigga
dark
dicks.
pools of water that litter the road, and
David, mute yourself.
I'm tired.
Server mute. Continue, Yub.
yeah, that.
Okay.
I can't really do everything on my own, so it'd be nice if you guys like do something.
Why don't you ask somebody a question?
Right. Let me think. What could I ask?
Okay. David.
Oh my God, David.
Role playing.
A little.
I can't tell if he's role playing or serious.
For role playing.
Fuck it, David. I'm yawning as well now.
I look over at David. Fuck! I look over at
Aw.
Ferris. And I look him in the eyes, and
Oh
And,
god, that's gay.
and no, it's not like locking eyes seductively. It's like, you know, like you look someone in the eyes when you're about to like scold them or something. Right. So I in an angry tone, I go like, you nearly killed all of us there. What were you thinking?
What do you mean?
Well, you led us into a mysterious mist that we know before brought us somewhere that we now don't know where we are, but I'm getting really bad vibes from this area. And
What do you mean? This is great.
what do you mean this is great?
I ain't never had so much fun in my life, dude.
The only thing that I can see around us is dead.
You have a very odd sense of fun if you consider this enjoyable.
Dude, you seem pretty alive.
I was almost dead earlier, just like you.
What do you mean?
She ignores him.
Said, well, wherever we are and whatever that mist was, or we're still alive now. And I
Let's
guess
keep it
the
that
only
way.
let's keep it that way, yeah.
For now.
If I do believe the man that spoke to us, if it even was a man that spoke to us, headed in this direction. So I think it's best off to us if we keep following this path. Not that we have much choice now that the gate is closed behind us, but
I'm with you.
I also don't think it's a smart idea to head off into the big trees that are next to the road, from whatever we know, they could be covered in the same mist, or something even more deadly.
They might not just be trees.
You do have a point, Seaman. We should keep following this path.
Can you stop calling me seaman?
Who?
Whatever.
That's the thing about him. You just need to ignore him.
I shrug off Varys's taunt. What do you even call that? I just shrug it off.
Comment.
Dickholery.
Dickholery, tauntery, niggering, and start walking, following the road again. This time, not coaxing him with me, and just expecting them to follow.
I follow along.
Guess we all.
Okay, so as you guys make your way down the trail, you see it start to bend away from the southern portion and just start heading west.
Alright.
Right. There we go. And it opens up into a clearing.
Mm-hmm.
As your sight opens up onto the clearing, a flash of lightning erupts, showing you this large clearing from the trees.
Alright.
To the south, you see a 50-foot wide river in a sort of more low depression or swampland.
Mm-hmm.
The road runs west off into a village. You can sort of see the small buildings that are kind of pockmarked with lighting. There are way more buildings than there are lights. And then you start to feel the first drops of rain on your face as you kind of make your way out of the tree line.
Oh, great. Just what we needed. Rain.
There look, there's a village.
Yeah. I say we head over to that village in the distance. What do you guys say?
Is this just normal rain, or does it feel like odd, acidic, or
Big
anything?
old fat rain.
Fine.
But it's just water. It's all good.
It's just water.
My loot's gonna get wet. Can we go?
Yeah, seems promising.
Just put it under your thing.
Right.
Thing.
Let's just go.
Your coat. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys are just at the area where the trail leaves the trees, like right over here. The village is about 2 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, so let's see. Who would it be? I think it would be Jezra. Yeah, Jezra. Off in the distance, about a quarter of a mile away, you see a creature on the trail ahead of you, maneuvering in a labored fashion.
I freeze.
What? Why are you stopping?
I see something.
What?
And I would like to roll perception to try and get a better sight of what it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Every
it
time
just
he
looks
dies,
like it looks like a humanish form.
Human-ish form.
Yeah, it's a humanoid form, but it looks like they are like carrying a bunch of stuff. And they're just like kind of dragging their way through the muddy road towards the village.
Can I
And
roll
the rain's kind of
perception as
picking
well?
up. Sure. But everybody can. Yep.
Fuck's
you
sake.
see
What do you
about the
mean? I
same
don't
thing.
see anything.
Okay,
I
hold
see
on.
something moving a bit. I can't figure out what it is.
It just looks like a person.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well, is
roll
it a
as well.
person? Is it a people or a something?
Alright.
It looks like a something about the size of a person.
What do I see?
Yeah, you see a person that's kind of over encumbered by a lot of stuff, and you also, like, through the patter of rain, you hear the cawing of like ravens.
It
I
looks
say
like
we
a
approach him.
person to me.
What about you, Talos?
How do I roll the dice?
It's
The number under perception in main?
No.
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 Skills.
And under
then
skills.
Perception, and then
Okay. This?
Yep.
Rolling.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see the form moving, but you can't really make out what it is.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can't figure out what it is either.
well,
You
as
should
I
approach him.
I thought you already were approaching him.
What?
Weren't you?
Running down.
Man, push the old man on the ground and kick his neck.
CR30 mage.
Oh, Alright, so, I guess I start walking just forward. I think it's just the person, holding his stuff, so I'm not too worried. Just
I don't
confidently.
trust this.
I confidently just power walk over.
Power walk. I don't trust it. I ready my staff in a slightly more defensive
So-
position.
Yeah, so at this point, Varys is falling behind. He can't really keep up with the power walking of Adrivan.
Just
Let's see.
stay back with us.
No, Adrivan's just power walking towards this person.
No,
Like,
no, no.
close
I'm
in the
not.
distance?
I'm telling Varys to stay back with us.
Oh, okay. Yep. So the three of you see Adrivan just start marching down this little muddy trail through the rain. And you after I don't know, he's about a quarter of a mile ahead of you. So after about 10-15 minutes, you catch up to him. You guys see him approach this man. Here, let's see. You come along a middle-aged man with dark hair and hooded clothes, and as he turns to see you, he's wearing a priest's vestments.
A priest's vestments.
And you see on his back, he's carrying a pack of ravens, just a bunch of ravens in cages. They all start cawing as you approach him.
Hmm.
Vernon, you hear the birds in your back, although they were kind of tame and just cooing with the rain. They all start squawking in alarm as you hear the footsteps of an individual coming up behind you.
I turn around because my ravens start screaming and I can hear some footsteps. And I look and I see a party of 4 people. I kind of stop in my
No,
trail.
you'll just see the one. It's just Adrivan.
And
The other three are
okay.
kind of lagging behind, so you just see the one.
Okay. I see someone just walking behind me, and I stop in my trail, and I look to them, and I say, "Hey, do you know the way to Barovia?"
Good evening, friend. I don't, actually. I don't know where I am, quite frank. Where are we?
I'm headed to Valaki. But I hear it's like a bit after Barovia, so I was told Barovia is that way, and I point north.
You were told Barovia is that way.
It's west.
It's west. My bad. Barovia is in that way, and I point to west.
Never
Like I
eat
actually
seaweed.
just point.
Pardon me, if I may ask. I know this might sound strange, but we're not in the misty forest anymore, are we?
No, you're not. Misty Forest is not anywhere that I know of.
Huh.
I think we're in a Valaki woods, Savalik woods. We're in the Savalik woods. No.
Huh. All right. Well, sure. I must be mistaken then. I must have misread something. My apologies. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't appear to have a map of this area. It must have gone mixed up when I packed my traveling things. However, I have some companions that are kind of lagging behind, you see. We got ambushed by some sort of evil ground clouds, like mist. But it was sentient. It came for us.
Oh, so you're not alone?
No, I'm with 3 others.
Oh, well, you just made me panic, and I kind of lost my thoughts with my raven just getting panicked as well. I think the village down there is Barovia, so I'm not sure where you and your friends are headed, but if you wanna join me, I'm heading that way.
We're just headed for some inn, some place to rest, drink some ale, perhaps, and find a place to stay for a little while we figure out exactly what our plans are. Um, yeah, that's it
Well,
really.
yeah, I'm staying in Barovia as a rest because I'm headed to Valaki actually, and you're welcome to join.
Oh,
Um,
right, yeah, sure, that sounds like a wonderful offer. If you wouldn't
I,
mind waiting about 5 minutes in the rain here to on the rest of my party members, I'm sure they'd appreciate it a lot as well.
uh, well, yeah, you could call them out. I really need to get there. And get some cover so my ravens. They don't like the rain.
Oh, you need to. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you by any chance know the name of an inn in where we could perhaps meet up with you?
Yeah, I think I know an inn in there. Pretty sure they have an inn where we could stay and rest.
All right. Well, I shall wait for my companions here, and then I guess we could meet in the inn.
Yeah. I think it's called Blood of the Vine. I'll meet you there.
Yes, I'll meet you. We'll meet you there. We'd
Okay.
appreciate it if you could tell us a bit more about the area because I think we got lost. Uh, we're not quite sure where we are right now, so it would be of great help.
Well, if you keep heading west, you just you'll head down the road. It's gonna going downwards, and then you just keep going straight. You'll find the village of Barovia. You know Vine as soon as you see it. Like it's a big tavern. On the right side of the town. I'll be waiting for you there.
All right. Okay. We'll see.
Uh,
And
may the Lord be with you, brother.
may the Lord be with you, brother, as well. Fuck.
Talking
and
about mom.
and Nelly Hyper.
He's talking about a lot.
And I just start heading down west.
I stare him after, wondering if we're talking about the same Lord, and then impatiently look over my shoulder to see if the other party members are catching up.
Yeah, yeah, they catch up to you about the same pace that this old man, or not this old man, as this encumbered man starts moving back towards the town. Um, you're moving significantly faster than your party and significantly faster than the priest. If
Hmm.
those damn people would just hurry up,
If only.
you guys could all just join up. But you're kind of rubber banding in the middle of the two.
Ah, okay.
He's actually just changing spots like frequently. He's literally rubber banding.
Fix your internet, bro.
As
So the party. Let's see. Telos, Jezra, and Adrivan. Or sorry, Telos, Jezra, and Varus. You all three see Adrivan catch up to this guy, and he's probably 300 meters ahead of you.
Mm.
You see him stop and like talk to him, and as you guys are slowly just like waiting for Varus to like trudge along behind everybody, you guys kind of close the distance a little bit. But whenever you get 150 meters away, the man turns again and just starts walking, and you just see Adrivan standing there waiting for you guys.
What do you guys think Adoran talked about with this guy?
Probably some gay shit.
Of
Um,
course. Why did I ask?
He looked like he greeted him.
Mm, yeah, seems like it. Well, let's say we'd catch up and ask him then.
Yeah, I mean, also doesn't look dead, so it seems fine.
Mm.
all right. Right, you guys
Are we
heading?
catching up? Are we catching up?
Yeah, sure. You guys catch up.
Okay.
Oh, and good evening to you. What brings you here?
Ha ha. The reason why you're here.
Well, I just The person walking ahead of us, he's actually headed to the village as well.
Oh, neat.
However, we do not at all seem to be near the Misty Forest or Succumber. So, I don't know where we are, and it appears that neither does he. So, I arranged a meeting with him in the inn of the village. It's on the right side in the back a little bit, and he's gonna help us.
Alright, seems promising. I hope. Maybe there's a map in town.
That's what I was thinking. I think
Hopefully somebody can tell us where the fuck we are.
I think that's the most important thing right
Mhm.
now is to figure out where we are and why we are here. And then as a bonus, we still have the wolf pelts that we can sell. Maybe someone here has a higher price than Succumber or
I don't think that's a priority right now.
Well, whatever. I don't know. I can't read my own handwriting. I wrote down the name of the town. Whatever. Right.
So as of this point, you guys are about a mile outside of town. The old man, or I keep saying the old man. Eamon, I want to make you an old man. The man ahead
Make
of
me an
you-
old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you just head to the town and go to the tavern? Amen.
1 second.
Okay. You see him disappear into like he gets to the perimeter of the village and just kind of disappears between the buildings.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome back. You're in the town. Are you just going to the tavern?
Yes, I'll go to the tavern, and I'll sit on just a chair and table.
Okay, cool. All right. The rest of you, after about another 25 minutes at the Varus pace, you guys reach the edge of the town.
All right.
Give me a second.
Sure.
I need to pull up the sound. Yeet. Do. There it is. Thank you.
Oh my god, Shiba Inu.
Boom, 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 boom. Tight, faster, play. There we go. Did that work? I think that worked.
I can hear it.
Yes.
Yeah, it is raining.
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gecko. Oh, that's Joji, never mind.
Oh, he do. Oh.
What are you guys doing?
What?
What?
Hmm?
We're waiting for you.
I'm trying to catch a Pokemon. Alright,
What the fuck, Graham?
I was busy! Alright, so you see these Victorian type buildings throughout the
Ooh.
town.
Pretty.
It looks like a really sad place.
Are most of these buildings abandoned in some way?
Yes. Right? Crime said there was like lights in only half of the buildings.
Yeah, most of them look like decrepit. Most of the windows are boarded up. Some doors just stand off the hinges. Some of them you'll see like like an individual candlelight seeping out through one of the windows, but for the most part they look completely just dilapidated and miserable. Yeah, you see all the tall shapes of the buildings kind of loom out of the rain that kind of covers the area. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones as you get closer, and you can kind of start to recognize these buildings. You don't hear any sounds coming from any of the houses other than like the mournful sobbing that's like echoing through the street from a distance.
Well, that's
Um,
creepy.
Oh yeah, if you turn up the bot, you can
we
hear it.
tell if can we tell what if it's a kid or some shit? What it
It's
is?
a ghost.
Uh,
No, it sounds like a woman.
Aw.
It just sounds like a woman crying from like a ways away.
I wanna go check that out.
we should be a little more cautious. We've already seen a weird dude who comes from the mist, so I don't really trust anyone here at all.
She's
Agreed.
crying now.
And
Come on. Why wouldn't you trust people
I'm
here?
not. I'm.
I'm sure that there's nice people here. There's no need to
Uh-huh.
worry.
Listen,
I'm not saying we shouldn't approach her. I'm saying we should approach her with caution.
Well,
Aaron, I
the
think you're being a little bit too naive. This might look like a nice town, but listen,
no,
Nice.
no,
it looks dead. It looks
Look at this
dead.
place.
no, but I've already met one person here, and he was pretty nice. So 100% of the people that we've met here are nice.
We've met the
That's-
evil guy before.
That's not how statistics work. Just
Oh,
be
well then-
cautious.
50% of the people have been nice
Okay,
to
while
us.
they
I
bicker, I
agree
want to
with
follow the
Jezero.
crying.
I
Okay.
agree with Jezero. We should be cautious.
Ferris, she kind of hops after him.
Okay. Well, let me pull up the village. Let me pull up the village. I'm a Romeo. There you go. So let's see.
What is this?
This is a different map.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything yet.
I haven't seen
It's
anything.
Let's
loading.
have it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Neat.
Let's see. Each square is 40 feet. All right. So yeah, the sound of crying is coming from like the west of you. You guys are walking in from the right side of the picture, so from the east. You're just kind of like walking straight down that trail.
Hmm.
Keep following it, I guess.
Okay.
Guys, are you sure we don't want to get some rest first? I
I
did.
don't know.
I did say to the stranger that we were gonna meet him.
We can go do that after we check out who's crying.
Well, why do we want to know exactly?
Weren't you talking about how this place may be
Excuse me.
friendly? And I showed apprehension, and you were like, "Don't do that."
Well, fine. Let's find out who's crying.
Someone's in distress and we have to help, right?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think of that. Let's go.
What the fuck? What the fuck, this dude?
And I start power walking in the direction of the crying.
Okay.
Lyrics.
All right. So you guys just gonna walk down the main street?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys walk down the main street, and as you come to this big like five-way intersection, you see to the north of you, you see a building with some light that's like peering out through boards, and there's like smoke rising from the chimney. To the south of you, you see what looks to be like a trader post, like the southeast corner. There's like a trading outpost there, and then the crying is coming down this southern main road.
We should go down there.
Okay.
Where's the crying come from?
So the crying is coming from the house just south of this like merchant. It's like this little townhouse.
Don't you guys think it's a little strange that we heard
Citizens
crying
in
from-
need, fret no more. Edrifin is here to help. And I power walk straight to the house.
This house.
Yes.
Don't you guys think that it's a little weird that we heard crying from all the way over there from what is presumably a human or something like that?
They
you
must
hear
be
how
extremely in need.
Can you hear how that silence it's here? Of course we'll hear.
That's not really how sound works, but sure.
What do you know about sound?
Clearly more than you, despite you having instruments.
Clearly.
As I'm just completely ignoring their existence. I'm focused on saving whoever is in danger and just march towards the house.
It's a mimic. He gets eaten.
Okay.
Are you doing the thing where you say okay to everyone's plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Isn't that
I
like?
love it.
Okay. So,
Is no one
Oh
gonna
my
stop
God.
me? Come on, bro.
Nope.
okay. So as you make your way up to this house, like there's no light coming out of it. Like there's no light coming out of this house at all. From the front side of the house where you can see.
Like, you're
Um,
fucked.
as you like march up the front stairs, everybody else is like squabbling in the street and like bickering. You just make your way right up to the front door and you just like start to grab it. And you grab the handle and you just like pull it and just kind of jostles a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You just gonna open it?
I'm gonna call out and ask if anyone's in there. So I'm gonna knock on the door politely because I'm a gentleman, and
Okay.
and I'm like,
Tips.
hello, anyone in here?
No response.
No response. Knock
Nope.
again, but louder.
We
Hello,
have a warrant.
hello, anyone there?
No response. All you hear is the bemoaned crying coming from inside.
Starting to look. I might be lawful good, but I don't have 9 int. Wait, do I have 9 int? I think I actually have 9 int. I think I honor. No, I have 10 int actually.
Oh,
So-
10.
So
That's so much better.
it's
That's
a
insane.
whole 1 point better, dude.
It's literally the same.
I kind of walk up and stand a little bit behind Adjuvant. I would like to see if something seems off about this crying.
Sounds like a woman crying.
Sounds
Can I
like a
peek
woman
through one of the
crying?
windows?
All right.
Load or
Well,
You want to see what, David?
Oh, can I peek through one of the windows?
Yeah, you can look. As you like peer through the slats, you just see like dust covered, like broken down old furniture inside.
I-
There's no light emitting that you can see through the windows. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I would like to see if it's on. Is this a single floor house? What's this about?
It's 2 stories.
Can I listen for if it's on the top level or bottom or something?
Yeah,
Do I roll perception or do I just ask?
you can roll perception.
Again?
Yeah, with the rain all around you, you can't really tell.
So
Can
I
you
don't
guys-
see anybody on the bottom floor?
Nope, you don't see anybody through the window that you're looking through. It just looks like a living room.
is there a
Oh.
With
is there
there's a door that goes off to another room behind that door. That room.
is there
Can you guys-
is there people in the door?
Yeah.
Can I peep through?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
Can you guys try and listen to see if you can hear the crying from upstairs or downstairs?
As you place your eye to that peephole, you see a demonic eye pops right on the other side. Everybody roll. I'm just kidding.
Monka?
I actually Monka S, dude.
No. As you peer through the keyhole, you look up this. Like you see a foyer as you look through. There's a walkway that leads to the back of the house, and then you see a staircase to the left, and it kind of leads up. And at the top of the stairs, you can see what looks like a weak light shining into a hallway.
A weak light shining. Say, hey, guys! I think there's someone in here. I can see a light. Should we? Are you guys ready to go in? I want to go in. I think there's something wrong. I want to help.
Listen, I would suggest readying whatever weapons you have.
I don't
I
have
wanna
any
use
weapons.
Thermology. I want to use Thermology and whisper loudly, "Hello?"
Whisper loudly. Pick one.
I want to whisper aloud.
Like through the window.
You're
before-
only you're only responded to with more sobs.
It's
And
just like
before a beholder lives in there. Just hang back.
before it's fucking it's fucking homebrew SCP 096.
And before a beholder lives in there and he pays beholder rent. In his beholder house.
All right. What do I do? I look over to the drow elf
What's the door down?
as she says, "Pull out any weapons you have," and I think to myself, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So I pull out my mace.
Lawful good, by the way.
I am lawful good, but if someone's under attack, that means that there's attackers. So I pull out my mace. And I bust down the door.
What the fuck, Hunt?
Couldn't one of you try to lockpick it?
Roll strength.
Roll strength? Okay.
Yep.
Strength. Wait, what? Where's... Oh, strength is in main. I'm a retard.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, so you just see,
Funny.
you see Addervan like look around for a second, and then he just leans back and boots the door. He kicks it directly in the center. The door shatters down the middle, flies off the hinges. The side that was on the hinges just kind of like clatters back and forth. It just like opens and closes really fast. The door side, like the jam side, just flies down the hallway.
Alright, damn.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck?
Why?
I said, let's go! And I power walk into the house.
Adrian, you're gonna make the woman cry even more.
No, I'm gonna save her.
I'm
He's not good with women, is he?
terrify her.
Okay.
Alright, go
You just
on,
power
we'll
walk in.
follow.
So you're standing at the landing of the stairs. You see a hallway that leads back to a back door. The living room that Varys was looking into. You see off the right. I keep wanting to call him Zap. And then you see another room off to your left. The crying is coming from upstairs.
Hey guys, it's pretty dusty in here. I think we could also help him with cleaning.
We don't need to
Let's
clean. You
not
need to
do
have
that.
priorities.
And then, Basel, you just broke down the fucking
Listen,
door.
Adrian, keep
Yeah?
in mind your friend might be waiting outside for us, so...
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm already walking up the stairs.
He's gonna get himself
Goddamn.
killed.
I hope he dies.
10 gold, he died.
Even if it destroys our whole campaign, I want him to die.
10 gold pieces.
I'm
he
really
died.
enjoying this lawful good.
I'm not.
You're playing it like a fucking
That's
chaotic,
horrible.
usually dumb cunt.
Apparently you don't have breaking and entering laws.
No,
Those
okay,
don't
well,
count.
it doesn't count when I need to save someone from being killed.
So
Alright,
as
okay.
you
I follow along with Adrian upstairs, I mean.
okay. So as you guys make your way up the stairs, who else coming upstairs? Everybody?
I'm not going up there, fuck that.
You don't want to Scooby Doo your way up there?
That doesn't sound like a fun time.
Do you not want
Alright.
to get on Mr. Bones' wild ride?
I'm waiting up front, I'm not getting involved.
Okay, so who is going upstairs? Addervan and Telos?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm in
Jezra,
front of
you
the
coming?
house, dude, fuck that.
This nigga
Um,
fucking doing triple backflips to pick up a knife, but as soon as he goes into a spooky house, he cowers.
No, no,
I think it's
He's
survivalism.
sleepy.
You think I'm gonna get involved with the guy that just broke down a door? No, 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 no. No, no, no.
I can't catch another case.
Not here.
Alright.
No, you should see this as an
Um,
opportunity. Yeah.
I'm kind of standing in the living room trying to listen to
You're,
what's going
you're
on.
out of jurisdiction now. You can do it again.
Out of jurisdiction.
All right.
God. Alright, so let's see, Jezra and Addervan.
Yes.
Do you guys make your way up the stairs?
Well, I said I was in the living room listening.
It's
That's downstairs, nigga!
Tell us.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, tell us.
What's up?
Yeah, not
Oh.
Jezra. God damn it. Okay.
Oh, women are the
Telos
same.
And Addervan. Yeah, they are. Milk them.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Mummy Uddy.
When
I
are we
hate you,
gonna
David.
role play milking Jamie?
What the fuck?
Right now.
One of
Get the
boss says,
equipment.
Oh my god, can we
Get
just
the
go fuck-
equipment.
Get on with it. Get on with it.
Okay.
So as you make your way upstairs, it's just like pitch black throughout the house, and you can see like this light just peering through. It's a very weak light. It's
Is it
just
from a
peering
flame?
through. Yeah, it's from a flame through a cracked door. The door is on your right at the top of the stairs. And as you get closer, the sobs they stay the same volume, but they're just getting louder because you're getting closer.
Is the light enough to see where we're going?
Yes,
We have dark vision.
you have
True.
dark vision.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Next time, just say no, Cram.
Wait,
Hello?
Cram, did you say there was a door?
There's a door on your right at the top of the stairs. That's where the light is coming from.
It's
Okay.
cracked open, right?
It's just like, yeah, it's coming through a crack in the door.
Okay.
Alright. Just walk up closer to the door.
Okay.
Through the dusty ass hallway. Or is it like directly up the stairs, or is there like a hallway running up to the door?
There's like a landing at the top that turns into a hallway. The door is on the right hand side.
Ah, okay. Wait, so then the door's on the right and there's a hallway on the left?
The hallway goes straight.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, there's more doors.
Yeah, just walk up to the door.
Okay. As you walk up to the door, you can hear a woman just crying, and she's, "Oh my Gertruda, come back to me."
It's so fucked up.
Ma'am?
Adrian, let's just go.
Why?
What was she saying? It was cutting out.
hella creepy, dude.
What do you
what
mean?
was she saying again? What was she saying again,
Some-
Cram?
her Gertrude? Gertrude?
Yeah. My sweet Gertruda, come back, my beloved.
It's her cat.
Okay.
It's just some
Adrian,
old woman
listen,
who just kicked
we-
down her fucking door.
We don't. Adrian, listen, we don't.
Wait, what do you
need
mean,
a
we?
person.
We're a party.
No. That was all you.
Yeah?
Adrian, are you sure we should get involved with this? We don't know this
Why?
person.
Well, they sound like they need help.
Well, I mean, fine, go on then. I'll just be here at the door frame.
You'll be the door frame.
I'll be here at the door frame. Yes, let me be a door frame.
All right. I look over to Talos and see how wary and worried she is about the situation. At this point, I noticed that we're the only ones here, and that Varys and Jezra are still downstairs.
I'm not even inside, nigga. Fuck that.
Presumably still downstairs.
I am downstairs. I don't want to stand in the rain.
So, I cautiously head over to the door and peer through the cracked and look if I can see
Okay.
anything.
Yeah. So in the room, you see like a small like straw mat bed, just like worn down. You see a single candle sitting in the floor, like in the center of the room, and in the corner of the room, you see the figure of a person, who's definitely making the sound, and they're like on their knees, just rocking back and forth in the corner.
Oh, that's so creepy. I don't like that.
Ooh, they must be praying, I think to myself.
So stupid.
10 int.
10 int level good.
He's just really hoping for the good and everything, eh?
He's
Yes.
a fucking imbecile.
He's trying his best.
I'm blue pilled as fuck, by the way.
Open the door.
I knock politely on the door.
No response.
Oh, you're so fucked if you open that door.
I
Open it.
know, I really don't want to open that door,
You
but
have to open it.
I also can't just go, oh, I decide not to open the door.
Open the door, you
Start progression. Go.
open the door.
I open the door.
Okay.
Roll initiative. You failed. Actually, you just died.
Cram's
As
just
you-
like, yes.
You roll initiative, the door handle breaks off.
It's
Sorry.
just like in the actual fucking Banshee's house.
As you open the door,
This is all your fault, David. You wanted to head here, by the way.
as you
I'm not
open
even
the
involved
door,
in that.
Oh.
as you open the door, this pale woman turns her face to you, She looks like weather beaten and worn. Her clothes are rags, and you see like coddled in her arms a small bundle as if it's an infant or child.
Holy shit.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Bring my Gertruda back to me.
What?
My Gertruda is gone. Bring her back.
Did
She starts like
you
rocking again.
did you lose someone named Gertruda?
My daughter. She like glances down at the baby in her arms, and she glances back at you. You see her eyes just like welling up with tears.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We all have to deal with loss in some form in life.
You're a fucking healer. Why don't you do something?
I can't heal a bundle of fucking presumably bones.
It's an infant.
It's a dead baby, and he didn't charge up a resurrection. And in order to do resurrection, you need to exchange a lot.
No, actually, I can resurrect just out of the blue. It's an ability of mine. I don't need to use any spell
Fucking
slots.
cleric, shut the hell up.
I could technically do that.
Yubbersh. Cram, did you say presumably dead or just like dead? Is it actually dead?
Well, I mean, she is saying that the baby is dead.
I never said that.
Alright.
Mocha?
He never specifically said that she's holding an actual baby.
Holy shit.
It's a fucking bomb and it's fucking just timing down right now.
Hyper.
She's actually just charging up like a scroll or some shit that has fireball on it.
Go hug her, yo.
I
Yeah,
cautiously
the bundle is completely motionless. It's like obscured from your vision.
I say, can I take a step in?
She doesn't respond.
Look,
So funny.
My sweet child.
Keep going.
As I said before, we all deal with loss in life. However,
She was taken too soon.
faith in whatever is above can help you through those times.
Adrian?
The morning
Aja?
lord has abandoned us.
Adrian, listen,
No, wait,
I know...
hold up. What the?
Pray to Jaw.
Karma, did you say who abandoned her?
The morning lord.
Okay.
Well,
What were you gonna say? Tell us.
Adrian, listen, I know this is hard on you since you're all... But I really am getting a super bad feeling about this.
Why? It's just a woman mourning about the loss of her baby.
In a dark room with one little light and not even trying to find a medic.
Hey, we all deal with loss in our own separate ways.
I'll be downstairs.
No. Wait.
He's already downstairs.
Maybe you're right,
As if.
but
I head down to Jezra.
Check the
ma'am,
baby. Check the baby.
I check the what?
Check the baby.
I don't want to check the baby.
Check the baby.
It would be his nature to check the baby, I think.
Would it be?
He literally went up there to make sure everybody's safe. He would check that baby.
She stops rocking. She sits back on her heels. And her arms just drop. The bundle falls out of her arms and hits the ground with a thud. Just a solid.
Oh god.
God.
And she takes her hands up and she covers her face and she starts bawling into her hands.
She's so,
All
so
right.
small.
Well, that is
What's
quite
on the
something.
floor?
Oh, the bundle?
Yeah.
It's face down.
I do not want to check it out.
But he would. He'd be like, "Oh, let me see your child. I will do prayers for it."
I-
Prayer to Jaw.
Yup, check it.
She's so scared.
I wanna know.
Scooby Doo the shit.
Wait, hold on. Wait, guys, listen. Meanwhile, downstairs, Telos goes to Jezra Jessera,
Hello.
listen, this is super, super bad. I have a terrible feeling about this. Aaron is still up there. He might check out that thing
I
that
like
that was
peek
thing,
my head
but
through the
I'm
doorway.
out of here, dude. I can't
I
take
make a little motion for Varys to come over. Can you explain it a little more to us? What did you see, hear?
a woman in a darkish room with a little light flickering, just holding dead. Well, it looked dead, a dead baby, just rocking back and
Oh
forth,
my.
mumbling, "Why it left so soon?" I'm bad with this, so I just
And
take it back
he's
down.
still up there?
He's still up there. Like, I don't know.
I ain't going after him.
Crab. Crab just changed my fucking profile picture.
Fucking Freddy.
Take a picture of that and put it in Poison Eye.
Fucking
Let's
die.
split up, gang. Who's Scooby? Wait, who's Shaggy and all that?
You know, for the rest of the campaign, I'm gonna just let's split up, gang.
Jesus Christ. Okay, where were we? Alright,
Yo,
if
was
you
about
guys
to
want
check
to
out
go
the
after
baby.
him, you're fucking welcome to do so. I ain't going up
Alright.
there.
Pull the mask off the
I
baby,
already
you'll find a
went
grown
after him.
man.
What?
Which one of us?
Which one of us what? Going up? I already tried to tell him that we should leave, even if it's hard on him.
Daphne,
But
Daphne,
he
come
didn't. He didn't listen.
Daphne. Alright. Okay. Who's I vote for we stay down here and wait.
Let's just prepare for anything, I guess.
Jinkies, I agree.
Back up.
Jeez. Zoinks.
You're Shaggy.
Zoinks. I don't know.
Alright, can I go on?
You can do whatever you like. Just the
Alright,
bundle
well,
is just
I
like-
was just asking the guys if they were done with,
Oh yeah, the bundle's just laying on the ground, and
Check the baby.
the woman
Check the
sitting
baby.
back on her heels.
No,
She's,
that's not what I meant.
Cover her face and crying. Oh,
I meant
you
if
can
they
leave it if you
were
want.
done with,
Yeah, we're done with chattering.
okay. I,
Check the baby.
shut the fuck up, David!
Your god is whispering to you.
Check the baby.
Is that, my god is whispering to me, check the baby. My
He
god
won't check
wants me-
himself, he just wants you to look.
my god is too scared to check himself, so he's asking me.
Yeah, check the baby, dude. Fuck.
Alright. Well, I take 3 more steps into the room. I am now standing next to the candle on the left side of it.
I used the energy to blow out the candle.
Do not.
You don't know about the candle's existence. You don't know where it is.
Yeah, he does.
I can lit.
Yes, he does. He knows where it is.
The candle's
that?
Go
out.
ahead, Job.
No,
Let me
I'm
do my job, Jamie.
I'm talking about fucking Varys.
Oh yeah.
I'm
See?
kidding. Keep going.
Farrah's a dumb nigga. Alright. I am now starting to feel a little suspicious. At first, I was completely just oblivious to the entire situation. But
If-
as I'm standing next to the thing, I'm getting a little bit more suspicious. However, I'm still just trying to help.
check the baby.
I kind of not crouch down, but I go through I put one leg on the floor and I kind of kneel forward
Oh god.
in front of the bundle. Is there any change in behavior in the woman, Cram?
No, it's just covering her face and crying.
I reach out my hand, which I am not using the mace on because I still have the mace in my right hand. So I move forward my left hand, and I sort of I tap the bundle. Oh my god! Can you not? Am I dead now?
Yes.
No, nothing happened.
Okay.
Like you touch the bundle.
Grammy actually made my heart drop. That scared me.
Flip the baby.
So you touch the bundle and it rolls a little bit and rolls back.
Flip it.
I
Flip the baby.
shut the fuck up, David. I flipped the baby. Christ.
You just like flip it, like just like put your hand under, like flip it, and just
No,
like floats in the air.
carefully.
And
Not like a fucking pancake. Just carefully.
so as you
Left foot
reach
dead
out your
witch.
hand,
Yeah.
as you reach out your hand and you like cup the bundle and start to roll it towards you, like you see this a baby's face, and the eyes are peeled like wide open,
Oh god.
and it's like got this malformed leer, and you see that it's a doll,
What's a leer?
like
A type of facial expression.
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's got this strange leer on its face, and it is a child's doll.
All right then. I kind of sit there thinking about what to do. I turn an unpleasant look or smile that shows somebody is interested in a person in an evil or sexual way. I do
The
not.
baby's got a creepy smile.
Okay. What do I do? I slowly turn over the baby. Again?
The doll.
To make it face down again.
To make it face down again. Because it freaked me the fuck out, yo.
Hey, that's actually a good depiction.
Creepy.
I shuffle a bit. I shuffle a bit backwards, and I look at the woman and I say, "Well, I'm so sorry, ma'am, but I don't think I can really help you with the loss of your Gertrude."
That she's just crying into her hands at this point.
I'm just at this point. I'm just confused. I'm just sitting there in front of her, not saying anything really, because I'm blue pilled and innocent as fuck. So this whole situation is like extremely alien to me. And
Can I say something?
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm getting worried downstairs. I head back up and peek through the door. I see Adrian. Just you're still on your knees?
Yep.
Or you got up? Okay. I'll look at Adrian, who's on his knees, and try to get what the fuck? I try to get his attention by waving. Do you notice me? Notice me.
do I notice her?
No. Do you notice her?
I don't know. Do I notice her? I'm asking
Just-
you.
I don't know. Do you?
Do you have your back towards the door?
He does.
Do I though? Oh shit.
You're on the front side of the room.
I don't know. Yeah, but you went in.
As I shuffled before, I kind of shuffled in like a kind of angle, so from the corner of my eye, I see movement.
Turn your back to the fucking witch hunt.
I turn my head a little, still making sure to keep my eye on the woman. Not
He's, like,
because
looking in
not
two
because
directions
I'm
at
not,
once.
not because I distrust her, but because I want to make sure that she's okay, I guess. I say, oh hey Telos.
Fucking
Yo.
dumbass. I was trying to be sneaky.
Oh, I'm sorry. As I get up, I shuffle towards the door, and I'm like, yo, dude, uh, this is like really weird. She's like saying that she lost Gertruda, but I look what was in her hands, but it's not a baby, it's a doll.
I mean, that's pretty damn creepy. But what if it's just a doll over long, long? Maybe
Well, I
she
mean,
lost it a while ago.
Ask her, you dumb cunt.
we can't really help her. Hey, miss.
Oh my god.
I turn around, just mid sentence. I turn around and I yell, "Hey, miss."
Karen, was that the miss laughing?
And she's crying. She is
Okay, that was
inconsolable.
crying. That sounded like
Uh,
laughing.
she keeps crying. I try again. Hey, miss. She just keeps crying. Just turn around. Hey, I don't think she's gonna answer.
All right, you tried. Good job. Let's get the fuck out of here. This.
You tried. Good job.
But tell us.
What?
We kicked down her door.
We?
You kicked down her door. If you want to fix it so bad, go on. Go do it.
She needs
What?
we need like. As I kind of shuffle through my pockets. Do I have? I only have. I shuffle through my pockets and look at if I. Oh, I only have gold coins. God damn it! I don't have silver or coppers. There's a bug on my screen. Go away. Fuck off. Right. I pick up one gold piece, and I kind of I walk back into the room, and I lay it
Bite your hand off.
I lay it like in front of her, in between the candle and the baby, and I'm like, hey, this is for your door, and it I know it's quite a lot for a door, but it could also help you with paying for like maybe like a funeral or an ornament or some sort of memory of Gertruda, and I think it could very much help you. And I believe it's the only thing I can do for you today, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I kind of like you know that thing that kids do when they're like super guilty. They like kind of like cross their arms a little and then they like kind of shuffle backwards. That's what I do. I just kind of shuffle backwards to the door, and
Okay.
hey, dude, tell us.
Yeah.
I gave her a piece of gold for the door.
Are you fucking crazy? That's so much.
Well, I didn't have anything else.
That's probably not gonna be enough.
I don't know how
To fix a
works.
door, people will do like labor for like 10 silver.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but the actual materials. and
Yeah,
stuff
she just tells the door company to replace her door.
for 10
She's gonna have a fancy ass door for a rundown house.
Did you have fucking
The door company.
fucking silver plated door?
The door
Just gonna
company in fucking
Amazon.
Barovia.
Just gonna Amazon Prime now a door, you know. No
Yeah,
problem.
she just needs to ask her mage buddy.
Oh my god, I can't really go.
Mage
Alright.
Amazon.
As me and Telos are heading down the stairs, she's still crying, right? There's like there's
Yeah,
didn't
just
even
like
stop.
no change. Yep.
flinching. All right, you just
Yep. Jezra,
As-
Jezra, you hear the creaking of stairs as Telos and Adrivan make their way down.
I flinch
I,
and kind
I-
of hold up my staff, but I realize it's them coming down.
as I walk into the living room, I look extremely self-fulfilled. and I have like a big smile on my face.
What the fuck?
I walk straight past Jezra and just walk outside and stand in the rain next to Ferris.
What the fuck are you gonna do about the door, you dumb cunt?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's taken care of.
Mission accomplished.
This is a mission accomplished.
Give us XP, Ram. Thanks.
In my book, this is an absolute win.
What the fuck?
You should have asked where is Gertrude or why is Gertrude. Maybe you would have gotten a quest out of that, but no, you just up and left.
She okay. Listen, Jezra's not having any of this. She throws her hands up. She runs upstairs.
Oh hey, tell us trying to be sneaky.
Fucking idiots. Jesus Christ.
All right. And as everyone's walking, I was like, "Come on, guys, hurry! We still need to meet up with the guy I met in the road. Don't take so long. Let's go."
I would have had enough of your goddamn shit in the house. I literally, yeah.
Tell us. Did you said she had a dead baby or something?
It was a doll. Yeah.
It was a doll.
Adrian said it was a doll.
Okay. I walk like about to the distance of the candle. And I kind of like look over. What is the woman still sobbing?
Yeah, yes, she's still crying up there. Same volume, same intensity, nothing new.
I crouch down a little. What happened to your child?
Oh, did you go? You just went up there?
Yes, I got mad.
Oh, okay. All right. As you walk in, you see this woman.
Ow! I just squished
cool.
my fingers so bad.
What?
Careful.
I feel so bad
She
for
like-
Noah too. We just spent like 30 minutes on some random encounter.
He's laughing at how you guys handled this encounter as opposed to how his party handled it.
Did they try to kill
Yeah.
her? What
Did
did
they
they
try to
do
what?
with her? Did they try to kill her?
I'm gonna tell you, fool.
Yeah. What the hell?
Enjoy your game. Don't worry about this
Okay.
game.
I kind of crouch down a little and I ask, what happened to your child? How did they pass?
My daughter, she broke out of the house.
She broke out of the house?
Yes, she's been gone for a week.
A week. Oh, that's a shame. Do you remember what direction she went?
I don't know.
That's okay. What color was her hair? What did she look like, sort of?
Poor daughter. She has dark hair and blue eyes.
Is it to her shoulders, her back?
It goes down her back.
Yo,
Okay.
she pretty.
You don't even know how gold this girl is.
She like doesn't have a nose and just a hole in her cheek.
Okay, never mind, not pretty. She
Do you remember what she was wearing when she left?
No, I don't know. She broke out of the house.
Okay.
She snuck out. She knew she's not supposed to leave.
I understand.
Why is she not supposed to leave?
This place is dangerous, stupid.
Why is she not supposed to leave?
This place is dangerous.
Mommy.
If David is allowed to whisper shit, I am too. Why is she
I-
not allowed to leave?
I don't. I will server mute you.
Why is she not allowed to leave?
Please stop.
There's no way she makes it outside of the house.
Is there a reason she's not allowed to leave? Is it dangerous here?
It's dangerous everywhere other than your home.
I see. Why is that? Is it because it's just inside, or?
It's because they can't get in whenever you hide behind your door.
She pauses and raises her brows, but she won't contest this. It's a person in distress. She knows she's probably wrong, but she won't deal with that right now.
Oh, it's because vampires can't come in unless invited. And if the door's broken down, they can just waltz in.
No, there's multiple doors in the house. Don't worry.
No, as in the whole house. That's how it works. That's how vampires work, you dumb nigga.
No, I know. No, you would know, right?
Yeah, it would.
None of your characters canonically know this.
Yet none of them know, but I
No,
know.
I know. Yeah, because
I
you're a
just
vampire.
pictured
Yeah,
Dory.
David, you have to know.
She's gonna die. Just
They teach all Transylvanians. They teach all Transylvanians the rules about vampires by the time you're 2.
Yo,
No.
if a guy asks to enter your house, you say no.
No.
Unless you're one too.
Like, you know how whenever your parents tell you don't talk to strangers?
That's why.
David's parents were like, don't let anybody weird in.
Especially not with a big old cape.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You see old Gramps, don't let him in.
Ma'am, who's they?
Blah, blah, blah.
Monsters.
What?
His minions, the monsters.
Who is he? Who is he?
The Dark Lord.
The
The
dark.
curse. The blight on this land.
I see.
Blah, blah, blah.
How old was your daughter approximately?
She's 16.
Ooh.
David?
Wait, I mean, no. Hold on.
Exposed!
I'm 19. I forgot.
Not a pedo!
Kappa.
I forgot. I'm 19
Oh
now.
no!
I can't do
Oh
that anymore.
no.
God.
Oh no!
Hold on, I got a little bit more to do. Ma'am, your door was kicked down, but we will try to put it back on. I know one of my party members left you a single gold, but I'm assuming no one's around to actually go and fix your door.
It doesn't matter. I have nothing else to live for.
We will try our best to find your daughter.
We will give you news regardless of what the outcome is, so you at least have some closure. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes. What's your name, ma'am?
Nigga.
Mary.
Thank you.
LaQuisha.
We'll put the door back on. You best of luck. I pick up the doll and hand it back to her gently.
Okay.
And then
She
I
starts
kind of...
starts caressing the doll, and just starts going back to rocking and crying.
Alright.
Yeah, I pat her back downstairs.
Until when does this session go? Because I'm tired.
Okay, we can wrap up.
Are you sure? Is everyone fine with that?
We'll where do you guys want to go next?
Can we go to the thing first?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's get in a long rest. That's fine.
I say we go to the tavern and meet up with Eamon and then
Yes.
me and Vernon.
Yes. Can I tell you my character findings?
No. Yes, go ahead.
Let's just say we arrived at a tavern and whatever we do at a tavern is for next session, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Wow, I really would love an opportunity to speak, David.
No.
You're a woman, you're not allowed to speak.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck
Anyways.
up.
The woman said her name was Mary. She wasn't crying over the doll. She was crying over her daughter who ran away. She's a young teenager.
Good
You know
job,
what?
Adrivan.
She's been gone for
That
about a week.
makes a lot more sense.
I know, right?
Did you think she was crying about? Oh my god, you're such a dumb cunt, Seaman.
Oh my, don't call me Seaman. I was just trying my best to help.
Who knows who would cry over a doll? You don't know what's going on over here. This place is messed up.
How do you know?
Shut your mouth.
What do you know of this place? Anyway, so we're all outside of the house right now, just standing like on the porch
Yep,
or
you guys
something.
are like on the porch of the house, and the rain's just like shitting down now.
All right. Well, did she say anything about the daughter that went missing?
She has dark hair down past her shoulders.
Dark hair.
She's a young teenager.
A young teenager.
She's been gone for about a week, and she says she won't survive outside of the house because apparently they can't get you inside your house. The woman's name is Mary.
Who's
What's
I
they?
didn't
they?
ask her what. Hold on. They is I don't know. She referred to it as the Dark Lord, his curse or something like that. I immediately run back up the steps to the lady. I pop my head in.
All right.
What's your daughter's name?
She doesn't
She
answer.
already,
She's crying.
she said Gertrude like 50 fucking
Ah,
times.
sorry, I forgot. Jesus fuck.
I just run up. Hey, real quick. These thoughts here.
Really sounded like that too.
Yeah, that was like perfectly on
I
pitch.
don't think. I mean, did Jezra hear her saying Gertruda?
Yes.
No,
No.
I
But you
don't
can
really
probably put
think
two and
so.
two together from y'all's
Okay.
explanation.
Okay. I run back downstairs. I kind of start walking past the group.
Okay.
Hey, where are you
Where are we supposed
going?
to head? I was waiting for you to tell us where to go.
Well,
Tavern.
if we're going to the tavern, that means we have to go back to the main road. It's on the right.
Okay. Lead the way.
Alright.
Okay.
I
I'm
walk
up
out
for
of the
a long
house and
rest.
head to the right on the small road, dodging the puddles. And then as we walk up the road towards like where the main road crosses the road that we walked into, I turn left. I think it is. Right?
No, the tavern is the big ass building on the
it's
northeast
the
corner of the
big ass.
of the square.
I gotcha. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just head straight over the intersection towards the door of the tavern, and I stand
Yep.
under the porch and wait for the others to group up at the door.
Yep. So you can kind of see like this big pillar of light like shining out of this tavern. Above the big doorway is there's a sign that hangs. It's kind of like askew, and it says "Blood on the Vine Tavern." But you can see like the N in the word "on," like blood on the vine. It had been scratched through with the letter F in like dark red.
Oh.
So now it reads "Blood of the Vine."
Oh, that's jolly.
Oh yeah.
Um,
See,
Go ahead.
do we need to be invited in? Is there any signs that say that we need to be invited in, or can we just open?
We're
the
not
door?
vampires.
It's on the front. It says if you have to ask, you're not invited.
Okay.
I'll do the tavern finally, and I just walk in because Yob's
Okay.
a fucking idiot.
I
Yeah.
follow.
I am not. Okay, fine.
As he bursts open the door, like this, like the light and warmth, like penetrates through your clothes. You could feel the blazing fire in the hearth. Inside, you see a barkeeper. You see three Vishtani women sitting together, and a man sitting alone at a small table. And you see your earlier companion sitting with all of the cages of his birds like sprawled out around the hearth, as if he's warming them up.
I does the unknown traveler see me walk in?
No,
Aim-
he's attending to his ravens.
Is there anyone playing music in the tavern?
No.
I'm gonna walk up to the barkeep.
Well, the cram, I had a choice of language, and I didn't know how to put halfling in.
Oh, just type it in.
Oh, okay, because I did that and didn't give it to me.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Also, I just added 10 years to his fucking age because like 36 is just not old enough, honestly.
Okay.
I'm 46 now. Okay. Um. Okay, so
Middle-aged.
Vernon, he's attending to his ravens, and he just closes his cages after he feels like all the pigeons are not pigeon ravens are um warmed. And he sits and he sips some of his water, and then he sees uh the guy from earlier walk through the door, and it's like, oh, just waves him. Oh, my son, over here.
My son. I I kind of do that thing where if you see like a long lost someone or something, you like open your arms or whatever. So like
Hey.
open my arms like hey, I just like scream over like over the tavern, and I just
What the fuck?
I walk
Oh,
over
my
there,
eyes.
and I plop. Are you sitting like on a table? Yes, like that, Cram, exactly. Are you sitting on a table or like
Yeah.
on a couch
No, it's a chair with a table. Yeah.
or is
Did
there?
you just walk in and T-pose?
I did just walk in a table. I just asserted dominance over the entire tavern.
Now you're a blue-pilled cook.
Alright, so
Alright, he just says alright.
so
Oh.
I is there only one chair on the table?
No, there's like a bunch of chairs
No.
just like sprawled
There's
up
only
and
one
empty
chair.
there.
That's what I was asking. I was asking if
There's a
there was
lot of
any
chairs
other
and
chair.
tables, just like they're all like crude wooden chairs and crude wooden tables.
Alright.
with
There's
a
only
mark in
one
the center
chair.
of
The
room.
king of musical chairs uses it.
You have to play musical chairs against him to get a seat. God damn it. I take the seat that's closest next to Vernon, and I plop down and I put a sigh of relief. I'm like, oh man, that feels good after being outside in the rain for that long. Whew.
I can't take a deep sigh. Oh, I thought you'd have gotten lost because I haven't seen you in
Yeah.
quite some time.
Well, we actually we found a signal while I'm talking. I like wave my the party members to walk over, and I
Fuck
say,
no, I'm at the bar.
I like well yeah well we heard crying in the distance, and we were like, okay, well let's check out what's going on. Maybe there's someone in need, and let's save them. So we head over there, and we knock on the door, and no one's answering. But the crying is in there, and it gets louder, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Maybe they really need help. Maybe they're in danger. So I busted down the door, and we went inside, and there was this woman inside, and she was crying, and she said something about Gertruda. They took Gertruda thing, and so I went up there, and I thought, well, maybe she has her baby, because it looked like she had a baby in her arms, right? Are you following?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah,
So that was yeah, that's what the crying was.
He's like, what the fuck
I
is this
didn't,
dumb nigga
yeah.
on about?
I heard the crying, but I didn't want to interfere with anything that's going on here. But it's good you did.
So yeah, so I looked at what she was holding, because she dropped it like on the floor, and I'm like, huh, maybe it's like a baby, and maybe it needs medical help. So I turned it around, but it wasn't a baby, it was a doll, and I thought she was like, I thought she was crazy. I thought she was talking about
Boy.
I thought she was talking about like, I don't know. I thought she was I thought she I thought she was I thought her baby got
You
turned
thought
into a
she
doll,
thought.
and I thought that she
What?
thought that the doll may be like her actual child, but she didn't actually have a child. So I just so I headed downstairs, but then my companion Jezra,
Hmm.
she stormed upstairs, and you
Yes,
know what
can I
turns
tell
out?
my part now?
It turns
I
out.
gently place my hand on his shoulder. I would like to explain my part.
Oh, but I was in the middle of telling the story. I was getting really
But-
excited.
I know. I pat him. Please.
Oh well, I'm sorry. You tell
It's
your
okay.
you tell your part.
The woman's name is Mary. Her daughter went missing. She ran away, and she's been gone about a week. She's 16, dark hair past her shoulders. There's a great chance that she's dead. The lady mentioned the curse and the Dark Lord, and apparently she says they can't come in if you're inside your house. They are his minions or something. Must be the Dark Lord. Jesus Christ, David.
Do you,
Oh yeah, this land it's been cursed. The Dark Lord Strahd, he rules all of this land.
Dark Lord Strahd?
Strahd?
Yeah, Strahd.
I've not really heard that name before. What
Sorry.
what does he look like?
Well, I haven't seen him personally, but everyone seems to know him over here, and they all fear him.
Is there any mentionings of what he may come from? Because we seen a man in the mist, and after the man in the mist, we came from wherever we were and showed up here.
We came from a far place.
The man in the mist.
The man in the mist.
The man of the
I
mist.
I don't know who that is, but Strahd is all powerful. Everyone is afraid of him, and nobody can stop him because he is sent by the Mother of Night as a punishment to this land for the people who, for the people and ancestors for their offenses back in the day.
I raise my brow, and I kind of like mumble under my breath to myself. Not to
While you guys are
not to
having this
anyone in
conversation-
particular, just mumbling.
While you guys are having this conversation with Vernon, Varys, you arrive at the bar. You see this man is like 6'8". He's just absolutely like towering individual. He
Wow,
probably
he's-
weighs 280 pounds. He's got like a bald head and just like a lifeless face. He just looks at you like he kind of glares at you and like furrows his lip. What want?
I have a big fuck off smile on my face.
Oh, is it that shit-eating grin in the drawing?
Yes.
Oh my. Post.
Or is it? Hold on.
What want?
I turn
This
my head and
place-
look.
This place looks like it needs a little bit of music.
This is about to take his hand and crush Varys' skull.
Listen, I can provide the fine people of this establishment with entertainment and music if you let me stay here for free and you make me some food. How's that sound?
I'm gonna kill myself.
He just kind of waves his hand, and he goes back to like cleaning this grimy old glass that he has.
I'll take that as a yes. I just walk like in the middle of a tavern. I pull up a seat and I pull out my lyre
Okay.
and I just start stringing along.
Okay. So.
Strahd kills him personally.
Oh, yeah. I invite him in.
No music in my bar.
I use by popular demand. Fuck you.
So like the three women, like the elderly women at the table, kind of glance up at you and then like look back down and go back to what they're doing. They're like muttering to themselves. The one individual man, he looks up and then he goes back to his pale beer, and that's it. That's the
It tastes like
response
piss water.
to your performance.
No.
They don't seem like the joyful type.
Well, it says they're gonna start recognizing me and liking me soon enough. So I'll take that.
Have you
Okay.
considered reasonable logic and context? And maybe that's just like a passive thing that you can't activate?
Yes, it is. It's a feature.
Yeah. And your playing isn't particularly good right now, not with 3 levels of exhaustion.
You're considering everything.
Yeah, so you're just
You
like
need it.
it's like you're drunkenly strumming, just blang blang blang.
I ain't gonna be so good at loving you, bitch.
Hey bitch.
I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
All right. Anybody
Thank
else?
you. I'll be here all night.
Let's see. What do I do?
Can you change can you change David's name to not a pedo
No.
Fuck's
in
sake.
Discord?
No.
Yup, can you do it please? I don't have
Oh my
perms.
god.
No, I
Let's
can't be
finish the
arsed. I'm
session.
busy playing DnD. I don't even have Discord open. Right. So, let's see. What do I do? I as I'm sitting in the tavern, even though it's quite warm, the rain of the past. How long have we been out in the rain, Cram? Would you say about an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours now.
I'm completely soaked, and the actual like the warmth of the tavern just makes it like musky and just gross. So I'm like, yeah, I I I look over to my new friend I made, and I say, actually, speaking of which, I don't think we've actually formally introduced each other ourselves to each other yet.
My name is Vernon. I am a priest, and I pray to the Morning Lord, Lavrin.
Do you see what Cram posted?
I was wondering why you guys are giggling. I just opened the boys. I see. God, I'm so fucking moist.
Moist.
Okay, can we like stop? I need to go to bed, dude. I'm
Okay.
so fucking
All
tired.
Alright,
I'm gonna fucking die.
what did you say, Eamon? I'm so sorry, I got distracted.
It's fine. I said, my name is Vernon. I am a priest, and I pray to the Morning Lord, Lavrin.
You pray to
The
the morning.
cutoff at my name is Renan would have
Wait,
been
you pray
perfect.
to the morning Lord of Light? Is that what you say?
Yes,
Wait,
the
who?
Morning Lord. His name is Lavrin.
Oh. Yeah, hello. Nice to meet you, Vernon. My name is Adrivan, and I am a
Okay.
priest of
Pause.
Pelor.
Pause. He said pause.
Jezra
Okay.
and Varus, if you guys are tired, you can go pay the innkeeper to get a room.
Jezra?
Not Jezra,
Hi.
Telos.
You keep mixing
Yes.
them up.
Yes.
Yeah, all women are the same. Telos,
Yes.
if you two are tired, you guys can say, I would like to go get a room now. Separate
sharing
or
a
the
room.
same room.
Separate.
Or the
Fuck outta
same
here.
room.
Not yet.
No.
19 charisma.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
What do you mean
Tail
not yet?
dildo.
You just wait.
What the
You're
fuck?
actually dumb as shit, David.
You just wait.
Are you
19
Literally
implying that?
cannot take a
charisma.
woman saying no.
Are you implying that Telos would
How
not
much?
slit your throat at night?
Yes,
Are
we
you
can
sure
stay
I'm not
covered.
into that? We're demons, bro.
Y'all gotta get kink shamed.
Yeah,
So,
brother.
do you guys want to? Do you want to go get your own rooms, your own individual rooms on the?
I get mine for free. Fuck you.
Yep. So you get like the
Uh,
rundown room at the back though.
It says modest.
Yep, modest. It's as modest as it gets.
Oh, come on, bro.
Listen,
Wait, no.
when there
Creaking
are 10
floors.
No, it says
items
listen,
remaining,
it says free lodging and food of a modest. Okay, it's only the food that's modest or
He's
listen,
comfortable
it
standard.
doesn't. Modest is all contextual. If there are 10
Subject-
items remaining and someone says you're gonna get a lot and you get 8, that's not very many on its own, but that's a lot of what's remaining. So a modest room in that motel will not be very good. Dumb as
Okay.
shit.
Anyways, so okay, David gets
So yeah,
the room at the end. Yeah.
No, yeah, David, you get the room at the end of the hall. Tell us, do you want to leave or do you want to keep playing?
I wanna leave. I'm tired.
Okay. As you approach the barkeep, he kind of like gives you the same scowl, and he just says, 2 copper.
What the fuck? What does it mean?
Two
Two
copper.
copper.
Means it
Oh,
costs
2 copper. I'm sorry about that. Where's my money? How do I give money?
I'll just take away from your inventory.
Get inventory.
You don't really
I
have
only have
copper.
gold. What the fuck?
Yeah, you
That
can
will take
chart it out.
1. That will give
Is there
you
still room
9
in the
of
free
these,
one?
and that will give you 10 of these.
Is there still
There you go.
room in? Is there? Oh wait, what really?
Yes. So now you have
Okay.
10 coppers.
Thanks. Okay, I give. How do I?
You
The
just
transaction has already been completed.
8.
Thank
Just
you.
change it.
Not
2
even good.
copper. So you slide 2 copper. He just like slaps a big meaty hand over it. Just like shoves them behind the bar, and you hear him clatter to the floor. Then he just goes back to like wiping this glass.
Nice.
Alright.
I go to my room.
I
do
hand
the
him a gold as
undressy
well.
dressy and. All right. Do I just leave now?
No,
Yeah.
you keep telling us what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Alright.
What is her night routine, Jesse?
Huh?
What's
What's
her
my
night routine?
my night routine?
Freeing the back boulders.
Yeah.
Yo, the
She
fuck?
finds an individual whippy bear and a weep.
The
The
fuck?
bear is sitting in the corner.
What the
For
fuck?
45 minutes, you hear the small stuffed animal screech out in terror and pain.
Oh lord.
Wait, what?
I'm just
I'm confused.
I'm so cursed.
All right, Yubber, you want a night routine?
Sure.
I got a key, right? I got a key, right?
Yep.
I get into my freaking room. I lock the door. I put the stuff on the floor because I'm too lazy to put it in a closet. If there's even a closet. I do the undressy dressy and just sleep in my underwear. Done.
Your character wears
Slut.
underwear.
Tell me more about the undressing part. No,
Jesus
just kidding.
Christ, y'all.
Literally the same as the guy.
It's just this.
You just, oh my god. No.
Yeah, that's the night routine.
Oh my night.
David left.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sleep. Good
Alright,
night.
good night.
God damn it. Okay. So it's just the three of you downstairs now.
Yes. Okay. I have this like some holy water, so I spray on my hand, and I touch like Adrivan's face, and I say, "My son, I see the Lord's light shining through you."
Turns out Adjvin's actually like 300 years older than him.
No. I'm an Azumar, not an actual god entity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the same thing. I know you'll do good in this town where people seem out of hope. And I sit down.
damn.
So tell me more about you and your party.
Well, so we met a few weeks ago as we busted down a pedophile sex ring in I did not write down the name. They
Waterdeep.
we hunted down, busted, and killed a pedophile horse ring, a pedophile ring that not only raped children but also foals. So yeah, that was quite the introduction to each other. Um, Afterwards, we decided that, however, we did not have yet enough money, and we decided to do one more quest together. And we found these two towns, which had been being pestered by wolves, and they wanted to buy wolf pelts from us. So we went into an area called the Misty Forest, in which there reportedly had been a rise in wolves. And but as we went in there and set up camp, we got surrounded by this mist, and it it suddenly, while we were in the mist, we woke up here in this area, and everything is so different. It's so gray and so dull. Back there, everything was green and lively, but it feels like we're in a completely different area. That's why I saw you were a priest, and I saw I saw the signs. I saw that you have a light god, and I thought you might be able to enlighten us on our situation that we're in right now.
Um, well, yeah, as I've said before, this area it's cursed by Strahd. He's the punishment. He's the blight of the Mother of Night. For the things the ancestors of this land have done, and I know Ladwin, uh, the Morning Lord, he's gonna guide me and hopefully I'll be able to help you with your mission.
Yeah,
But
but
I am on my way to um hold on. I am on my way to Valaki, so I need to head there if you're willing to come with me.
I don't think we have much choice, seeing as how, well, we don't have any innate knowledge of the area. To be frank, I don't even know what town that is. Um, I think we're just, I think we have to follow you. Not that that's a bad thing at all.
It's said then. We should get some rest and we'll head out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm super moist right now. I really should get changed.
You know, you have to say it just like the line.
Yeah, I have to say it just like a line. I have to, yeah. You know, all of those hours in the rain, they really wore down on me. So,
God, I'm so fucking moist.
God, I'm so fucking
Mm.
moist right now. Dude, I can feel it dripping down my cheeks.
Ew.
Alright,
You like grab his face and you just
as
say it in that deep tone.
I stand up from the table, and I hold out my hand to Vernon, as if I want to shake his hand.
Mhm.
Do you accept?
I shake my hand
I
back.
say, nice to meet you, Vernon. We'll speak tomorrow.
We'll speak tomorrow. And I take my 20 fucking ravens and I head up to a room that I've already paid for.
Yep. You just hear like the crackle of like the cages getting dragged because they're all just
Mhm.
like tied together. You just hear, you hear the ravens like,
He's gonna release the birds.
As he's walking in front of us, right? He's walking in front of me and Jezra, Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
So I lean over to Jezra and I say, "What do you think is up with the ravens?"
I don't know. They don't like the sound of the feeling.
No, I mean like, yeah, I mean I see that, but why does
you
he
mean
have?
why he has them?
Why does he have those ravens?
I don't know. Vernon's walking away, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like well away. He's like already almost to his room, right?
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know. Maybe he uses them for worshiping purposes. Maybe they're his pets or passed down to him. I
Doesn't
don't know.
seem
We
that
can ask him tomorrow.
Yeah, I will, but it doesn't seem like a Lord of Light would have ravens. Anyways.
I mean, ravens aren't evil birds. They're smart.
Oh my god, even in fucking D&D you're autistic.
So are you.
Shut your mouth.
I was mad.
God damn.
God damn it.
I want to head over to the bar and say, one of your finest rooms in this fine establishment, please.
2 copper.
Sure. Do I just what's the exchange rate on gold again? Crap.
10 to silver and then 1 silver to 10 copper.
So 100 pennies is $1. Kinda like that.
No, it's tens. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So 1 gold will be 100 copper.
No, I need to make this to 98, and then
Yeah, a penny is a copper.
silver points to 9, and then copper points to 8. There you go.
This would be 99 then.
No, it would be 98 because I gave one to the.
Oh, yeah, you gave one away.
Yep. All right.
For her door that she doesn't have.
Actually, not skamazing.
Okay. Yeah, so he like slaps a key down on the counter and just like swipes the coppers down onto the floor behind the bar.
Nice. I walk upstairs with my key. Open the door. Plump down all my stuff just somewhere on the floor. Get undressed and is there a fireplace in the room or some sort of heat?
Nope.
Not at
Not
all.
even a light source. None at all.
Not even a light source.
Just
Gotta
like
cuddle with Vernon.
Just like a barren little shithole room with like a little threadbare blanket. on the ground. That's just like next to the bed.
God damn it. Can I light
It's
a candle?
if you'd like.
Could, I guess. Ah, no, it's not worth it. Right, I just go to sleep. I hang my I mean, there's probably like a chair or like a something that I can hang my clothes from, right?
Stood like a shitty little chair in the room.
Yeah, I just hang my clothes from there, and as they drip. And yep, that's it. I fucking instantly fall asleep like a brick because I used all my spell slots and I'm tired as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not
Let's
tired
see.
from the mist though because I rolled a what was it? Didn't I roll a 20 and dodged the fucking effects?
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jezra doesn't want to pay for a shithole like this, so she's just gonna slink up off to Varys' room and hope he doesn't try to touch her butt with his tail.
Of course you fucking sneaks into David's room.
You stupid.
Okay. So yeah, you just like sneak in and you just, there's only like this small like twin size bed.
Mm-hmm.
She might change her mind.
Yeah, it's just like a tiny twin size bed. Like his feet are hanging off the edge.
That's how I sleep in hotels when I'm on vacation.
And then, like there's a crude like little wooden chair in the room.
Well, I mean, elves don't sleep. She can just sit in the chair in trance.
Okay.
Yeah, she does that. Imagine waking up and seeing a drow just sitting there.
Imagine waking up.
Okay. I think I have long rested you guys, so I think you guys will have all your shit back. Yep, you do. Everybody looks good. Adrenaline. Yep. Alright, so you can go ahead and prepare your next spells if you want, or we can just do it at the beginning of the next session. That'll work.
I think I'll do it at the beginning of the next session and I can read up on them a bit more.
Yep.
I want to be prepared.
But you guys are good to go. You've all been long rested. The only person with any lingering effect is Varys, still exhaustion 2.
God's sake. Fucking
Do you have to
idiot.
sleep once a night to get rid of a tier of exhaustion?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Dude, this fucking idiot. Like, oh my god. Ah! Sometimes I want to punch David so fucking bad. But I know if I punch David, I'd probably break my fingers and he'd just not flinch.
Oh, look at that little... Go get him! Go get him!
What?
That little possum.
Oh.
They're awesome, yeah. Oh, dude. Jamie missed when we called David a good boy.
What the fuck?
That's
Oh,
pretty
that
funny.
was so funny.
That was so funny. Was that on stream?
No, it wasn't.
Ah, god damn it. That would have been funny.
When we called David what?
When you called David a
A
good
good
boy.
boy.
Me?
I don't think you were here.
I don't think you were
Oh,
here.
okay.
What was the context again?
Yeah, he was like, I'm tired. No, he was like, he was yawning. I was like, David, are you tired? He was like, no. Then I was like, I suggest you be tired. He's like, okay, I'm tired. I was like, I suggest not being tired. He's like, okay, I'm not tired. I was like, okay, good boy.
and then afterwards we all started going, who's a good boy?
Oh,
David's
good
a
boy.
good boy.
That
Yes
was
you
the
are.
good boy.
Yes you are.
And he got so pissed.
He got so fucking pissed. Such funny shit.
Dude,
Alright.
that was pretty funny, yeah. Oh, by the way, as well, David yesterday, he kicked the bot and I did it back because it wouldn't join. And I was like, why did you kick the bot? He's like, I don't know, it wouldn't join. I was like, did you try the command join? He's like, wait, that's just a thing. He was like, okay, Anari, shut up. Dude, I laughed so much.
Alright. Is that the end of the sesh?
That is
Yeah.
the end of the sesh.
Alright.
Sesh, yeah.